Hello, taxpayers. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I'm not in the most chipper of moods, so forgive me if I come off a bit hasty, whatever you want to call it. Currently on hold with Call NQ, trying to reach IRS. I am making my third attempt to call NQ. I pay them $100 a month. I decided to do the basic package. Now, what Call NQ is it is a call waiting program. It's very hard to reach IRS, so I decided to pay for a front of the line pass so I could reach them. But that front of the line pass still means I have to sit on hold. I was fortunate enough to get through to a representative after 70 minutes on hold. The representative and I spoke for we had a few exchanges back and forth, but the two of us were on the call for just short of an hour, about 45, 48 minutes. Halfway through the call, the representative decided to transfer me. It's something I've seen. I'm not sure if she didn't want to deal with me. Just to give her benefit of the doubt, maybe the systems are crossing, the system wires are crossing, and the call dropped automatically, as they say. But she didn't seem, I'm not going to go any more into her, but flat out, the call was transferred after 70 minutes of hold time with Call NQ, 30, 45 minutes talking to the representative to then just be hung up on. Currently, I'm sitting on hold with Call NQ. If you can hear a little chime in the background, that's because I'm making my second call. But I figured it would be valuable. Let me make a call to IRS. I'm not going to disclose the number because it's specific to tax practitioners. Basically, as a tax practitioner, we have access to a special line so we could reach IRS directly. I'll go through the process with you. My mistake. Give me a second. I am calling IRS now. The practitioner hotline, which is specific to tax pros only. So here I am, making a call.
Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service Practitioner Priority Line. Please listen carefully to each option before making a selection. For general tax law questions, including filing a return.
Anyways, I know the prompt, so I'm going to click 2 because that's what I need to do.
You have reached the Practitioner Priority Service Line. This line is for tax practitioners only who are actively working with their clients to resolve their tax issues. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred. We're sorry, but due to extremely high call volume in the topic you requested, we are unable to handle your call at this time. Please try again later or on our next business day. You can also visit us on the web at www.
Excellent. So that's what a typical call, me using my cell phone to the IRS or me using my office phone goes. But, we'll try again just for purposes of explaining what I'm dealing with here and what other tax pros are dealing with. Again, I know what extension to click.
You have reached the Practitioner Priority Service Line. This line is for tax practitioners only who are actively working with their clients to resolve their tax issues.
I have to drink on the job at certain times because this is the only way I can get through it.
For quality purposes. Please hold while your call is
We'll
transferred.
hold.
We're sorry, but due to extremely high call volume in the topic you requested, we are unable to handle your call at this time. Please try again later or on our next business day. You can also visit us on the web at
For sure.
www.
I'll try again. Let's just see.
Welcome to the Internal Revenue Service Practitioner Priority Line. Please listen carefully to each option before making a selection. For general tax law questions, including filing a return or tax rules and regulations, or questions about recent legislative changes, press 1. You must make a selection from the following options. Please listen. You have reached the Practitioner Priority Service Line. This line is for tax practitioners only who are actively working with their clients to resolve their tax issues. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred. We're sorry, but due to extremely
Sure.
high call volume.
So I'm sorry. At no fault of the reps working at IRS, we're all trying to play catch up here. It's unfortunate because we have taxpayers that want to pay their appropriate tax. They want to get their matters solved. I'm sure IRS wants to get work off their plate. They want to get paid. So yeah, I want to get this work done for them as well. I'm in a bind. IRS is in a bind, and our clients stuck waiting. Our taxpayers are stuck waiting. If you're on your own trying to make these calls, good luck. It's just really hard. I know there's another pay-for-play service, if you will, just like Call and Q that I use. Oh, mind you, I'm still sitting on hold with my desk phone with Call and Q. But it's only been about half an hour, so I have to jump off. That's why, because I'm excited to talk to someone, and hopefully someone that's excited to talk to me and get some work off their plate. Yeah, just a strange time. I know everyone's dealing with this. Doesn't really matter what industry you're in, whether it be, airlines, healthcare, all of the above. But in my eyes, I'm looking at some proposed regulations, new changes with IRS, things to fight inflation, things to catch up with them. You got to staff them. You have to give them more personnel so they can get the work done. If you ask them, I'm sure they'll say the same thing. Sure, jacking up enforcement as far as collecting and generating more revenue, I can see the logic there. You want to generate more money at the IRS, so focus more efforts on, I guess, collections, things like that. But if there's no one on the other end to help do the work, what's the point of escalating collections activity? I know that's where their mind goes. Oh, let's focus on the money first, then we can help build the service. But it's not working very well. So hire more people, improve your systems, and then you'll be able to generate more money. Again, here's the darndest thing. I have taxpayers that want to get back in good standing, but I can't do so unless I have someone on the other end to talk to. And further to that, the people that I'm talking to on the other end, need to be, number one, equipped and motivated enough to do the job that they're hired to do. I think there's some great reps over there, but there's a lot of reps that are just, I don't know what they're doing, but they'll take half my call and then realize, I don't want to deal with it. Send me off, hang up, come up with some baloney, sir, I can't hear you on the other end. But I have no connections activity. I pay extra money. I've got redundancies after redundancies to make sure I don't have connectivity issues. So I'll understand if it happens every now and again, but it's flat out not an appropriate excuse. And I don't think it's an excuse. I don't think it's accurate either. It's just their way of getting me off the call so they can take an easier one. But there's no easy calls. We're talking about tax. This stuff's complex. You've got a huge backlog. We've got angry clients, and you have angry taxpayers. Yep, strange times. I don't want to bitch too much because everyone's kind of having a tough time, but we kind of all want the same thing over with IRS, and I think we all want the same thing just, nationally and globally. Let's just figure out how to stay happy, stay healthy, and do the same for those around us. So anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you putting up with my sour attitude. Happy tax paying. See ya. Peace.